But it's a day for the history books, though, for crypto fans, as Coinbase goes public on the NASDAQ. Ahead of the listing, the chief financial officer told me while crypto is volatile, these are very early days. I started by asking what this moment feels like as Coinbase makes stock market history.
We are thrilled to be able to introduce crypto to the world. This was a wonderful inflection point, not only for Coinbase, but for the industry, to provide the transparency into the crypto economy and to introduce crypto to hopefully millions of new users around the world.
Do you see yourselves as that bridge between traditional finance, traditional investing, and a brewing excitement and growth, I think, in interest in the crypto world?
We definitely view ourselves as the on-ramp to the crypto economy and providing education to millions of users with the ability for them to learn and then engage with crypto, whether they're buying, selling, and now increasingly spending and earning and receiving and borrowing and lending and using crypto in new and exciting ways. So yes, we do consider ourselves that bridge between fiat and crypto, and we're excited for this continued evolution of bringing people into the crypto economy.
You know, I look at some of the just analysis of potential competition in the space, because it's not just about Coinbase. Others are trying to dip their toes into this space. And I think as prices rise, more and more competition will come in. And one of the best ways I saw it described was Coinbase is generating the equivalent of 3/4 of the NASDAQ's trading revenues, which is around $1.5 billion versus $2 billion, on just 2% of the volumes. You have some whopping great margins at this moment. Do you expect to see those depleted as more players enter the space?
I think it's really important to understand that trading in crypto is different than trading in a traditional security or a traditional bond. Embedded on our retail fee side is the custody of those assets. And crypto represents very similar attributes to a bearer instrument, which is that if you lose your private key, you lose access to your asset. And so we're providing this cold storage and this custody of that asset, and we're charging that embedded in our transaction fee. So we don't look at our trading fees as similar to retail brokerage for securities as a starting point. Two, we don't believe that it is a commoditized product to be able to buy and sell crypto, and the vast number of crypto assets that we provide on our platform today in the trusted manner that we've provided, compliant, regulated, and with the security. So today we believe that our fees represent the product that we're selling. Those are transparent fees that we share with our customers. There's no other embedded or hidden fees. We're not monetizing through any back-end mechanisms. And over the long term, it is very possible that we start to see fee compression, as we've seen that in all other asset classes over time. And as things become more available through more competition, through more commoditization, I do believe it's typically natural to see fee compression, but we don't believe that's a near-term phenomenon.
Just talk to me very briefly about who's using the platform, because I think this is important too for the growth that we see, whether it's ordinary retail investors, money managers, corporations. Just give me a sense of who actually is using the platform.
I'm happy to say that that group of users diversifies every single day. So we obviously have a number of retail users in the US, Europe, and we're growing in other international jurisdictions. Those retail users span multiple geographies, multiple age groups, multiple demographics. And on the institutional side, we've seen over the last year really a burgeoning of types of institutions that are engaging on our platform. And what used to be smaller crypto-only hedge funds has now expanded into large hedge funds, asset managers, insurance companies, endowments, pensions, and increasingly corporates, which you've seen some of those in the headlines, but behind that, there's multiple other corporates who are exploring the use of putting crypto on their balance sheets.
Fast forward 5 years, where is Coinbase?
Coinbase will continue to grow to become hopefully the primary financial account in the crypto economy for millions and millions of users, whether those are retail users, businesses, institutions that we just spoke about, and many more who want to transact and use tools in our ecosystem partners' portfolio of products. So we're looking to be able to be the way that people learn and engage in all forms of crypto and all types of crypto assets on our platform across the world.
And to those that say, and I have a quote, and it goes back to our earlier conversation, Coinbase is the epitome of a meme stock that trades without regard to the fundamentals. Coinbase's response is?
We are a long-term investment. As we shared on our earnings call and we've shared in our prospectus, this is a volatile industry. It is also very early days. We believe we have a huge long-term growth opportunity ahead of us. And we believe that we will be able to grow our users on our platform, the assets, the number of products, and our revenues over the long term. However, it could be bumpy in the short term. And so we're looking for investors who are believing in the growth of the crypto economy and are looking for the opportunity to invest in Coinbase and take that journey with us.
So buckle up.
Well said.